I don't know why.
Hi guys, what's up? I'm Summer. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. So today's video I'm going to be talking about romance book by Black authors because it is Black History Month. Okay. And this is something that you can still utilize even after Black History Month. Anyways, so some of these books I have read, and then some of them I've just like heard about and I actually really do want to read. I just thought for this month it was very important for me to try to read books that isn't traumatizing, you know what I mean? You know, just a little bit. So I was looking through a bunch of books that I could read that are kind of like light and fluffy and nice, you know, and not just like gonna be crying because this is like real life. So yeah, hopefully you guys can find some books by Black authors that you haven't heard of, or maybe you haven't thought about reading. My hopes. Okay, so the first book I'm going to talk about is Ties That Tether by Jane Eguro. So this book is about a Nigerian woman who is no longer in Nigeria. Her family has moved to Canada in order to start a better life and, you know, just be in Canada. Unfortunately, her father passes away, and she makes a promise to him in his last dying breath that she will keep her culture and keep whom she is, and kind of just keep on that family line, which would mean being with a Nigerian man and having children by a Nigerian man. So her parents are really strict on this. It's really important to them to make sure that they are still preserving as much of their culture as they possibly can, but she meets a white male that is not Nigerian, and so you just kind of go back and forth to see if she's going to be actually able to be with him and all of that. And I thought it was like such a cute book. Like, I don't even like love romance like that, and I thought it was so cute. It was nice and fluffy. It was cute. Alright, so the next book is A Princess in Theory, and this is a part of the Reluctant Royals series, I believe. Hopefully I did not say that wrong. And this is by Alyssa Cole, and I would just like to say I know Alyssa Cole makes so many books, so I'm probably not gonna have time to like talk about all of her books, but this is just specifically one that I thought was really interesting. I like the synopsis of it, so let me just go ahead and tell you guys. So it is about a woman who is in between going to grad school and working multiple jobs. Okay, and to my understanding, she receives this email and she thinks it's like a silly email. So she's like, I don't have time for that, you know, I got so much going on in life. So it turns out this email is actually from a prince, like a literal prince. And so that's all I really know. But the cover is nice, and I've heard a lot of people talk really good about the fact that I read words but I can't say words. Yeah, I've heard this book was a really good book. The next book is Destiny's Embrace, and this book is by Beverly Jenkins, and she has multiple romance books, by the way, just like Alyssa Cole. Well, not to that level, because I think Alyssa Cole literally has like 2 books coming out like every year, which, listen, I'm here for you getting your coins. I do not believe this one has trauma in it, and I'm just gonna be honest. You guys know I'm messy and I'm nosy, okay? And so I am really excited about this because this is about Destiny that shows up to this guy's place that she used to like mess around with, whatever, and she's like, hey, I got a kid, you know, but like, and it's yours, you know, it's a toddler, come on, like, what are we gonna do? And so they end up trying to see if they can like make it work, and I'm sure she wants like the family type and all this stuff like that, and I think that he's not looking for that, but that is his child, so he's like, you know, like, I might as well. This next book is called Sweet Hand, and it's by N.G. Patiller? Yeah, okay. So I just like this book because it's about food and romance at the same time. It just seems like a nice, fluffy hearted Black relationship, also by a Black author. So yeah, that's pretty much all I know about this book. I think this girl is trying to get over like her boyfriend. She had like a really bad breakup with him. I think he like cheated on her and all this stuff, and she is somehow in some form of like a cooking competition or whatever, and the guy's like that she finds, I could really be making this all up, but in general it just looks cute, seems nice, seems fluffy. Hopefully I can get my library to, I can request it from my library, because that would be great. So on to the next book. The next book is called The Wedding Party, one or the other, and it's by Jasmine Galora. And I think this is about our main characters. They have a best friend, like they both have Alexis, I think is the friend's name. They both have that friend in common, and they end up going to a party and making like a mistake kiss. I don't even know how that happens, but it does, I guess. And so they aren't trying to like each other, but they end up liking each other. I'm not sure if it's like a love to hate type of romance, but the cover is cute, and she writes a lot of romances as well. So while we are already talking about my girl, let's just go ahead and talk about the other books that she has. The Royal Holiday is another book that I have on my list. I hope I get it soon. And so The Royal Holiday is about a girl, I believe she goes to like the UK, or she goes somewhere where she ends up meeting a prince, and they end up like, should we not? And then she ends up coming back home from where she visits, which I do think it is the UK, and they both can't stop thinking about each other. So we're gonna see what happens. Another book that she has coming out soon is While We Were Dating, and so this book is supposed to be about Ben. He's never bothered for a serious relationship. He has plenty of casual dates just to keep him busy, and he has an advertising job to focus on. But it says when he lands a huge campaign featuring the movie star Anna, it's hard to keep it purely professional, so gonna see if he takes this serious. Okay, all right, so the next book I'm gonna talk about is Intercepted, and this is by Alexa Martin. She's like an actual NFL wife. This book specifically is about Marley, and she thinks that she's found the man of her actual dreams, whom is an NFL player, and then they go through a very bad breakup, and she doesn't understand because she was the perfect girlfriend, you know. She eventually wanted to marry him, and so at this point she's literally had enough of like NFL guys, and she doesn't want to date an athlete again until she meets another athlete. So the next book I'm going to recommend is Go Deep by Riley Adams and Lit Nana, which if you do not watch her, you should be watching her. She talks about this book all the time, and I think I also heard Bookish Realm talk about it as well. And they basically just talk about how they feel like this is a very underrated book, and I think this is about a girl that she like went through like a really bad breakup, and so she hasn't had any form of like intimacy or anything, and she has this like best friend that she feels like would be like the perfect person to get back in the game or whatnot, and then they end up falling for each other, I think. But regardless, I'm gonna have to check this book out. But cover, I like the cover. All right, so the next book is called Let Me Love You by Alexandria House, I believe. And so this book is about a girl named Jo. She is a single mom. She just went through a really bad breakup. But then Jo meets this guy who is a famous rapper, and he's had a bunch of failed relationships. He recently just got divorced, and will the force put them two together? We shall see. All right, so this next book I've actually never heard of before. It's called The Other Woman, and it is by Eric Dickey, I think that's his name. Okay, and this book I'm really excited for because I am so messy. But so this book is about a woman and man, and they are married, and he works days, she works nights, and they don't get to see each other much. Their marriage is kind of crumbling apart from not communicating and not giving each other attention, and they're kind of just like falling out of that love stage. She finds out that he previously had an affair on her. So at this point, she is wanting to be completely done with him, and this book is basically about seeing if their marriage can be mended, or if it would be actually mentally and physically healthy for both of them to go like their separate ways. And I love this type of stuff, so I am so excited to get this book eventually. But moving on to the next book. Alright, so the last book is Commitment by Naya Forrester. So this book is about this woman named Riley, and she is a very free-spirited person. She basically is like very career-driven, and she's in a relationship, but she meets this guy. He doesn't take relationships seriously. He doesn't really believe in like commitment. He's not one of those like one person only type of people. And so she doesn't know what to do because she's like falling for him, and she's in a whole other relationship, and she's falling for someone that doesn't even care or like want a form of commitment. You're gonna assume there's cheating. So I don't really know like how happy that could be, you know. I like the drama, but yeah, I'm assuming she breaks up with her boyfriend and some form of a love story ends up coming between them. So that is all the books that I wanted to talk about. Please let me know if you guys found any of these books like interesting, or if you've read these books before. please do let me know. I'm pretty sure there's some that I forgot. I'm not huge on romance, but it is February, a little bit of love month, and also Black History Month. So like I said, I wanted to do that combination. So please make sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you guys enjoyed it. Also comment down below. I already said that. Did I? I don't know. But yeah, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Okay guys, so I did just want to say that I am not trying to like make fun of anyone that has been cheated on, or has gone through something as painful as an affair or any form of a heartbreak or any form of cheating. So I did just want to say I'm going to change the title of this video because I don't want people to think that I think cheating or anything like that is something that is lighthearted or fluffy, because I do understand that is some very deep pain that people have experienced. So I did just want to say that so people don't think that that is something that I am trying to imply, although a lot of these stories lead to people being able to eventually finding their true love, but I just wanted to state that. Alright, thanks so much for watching.